Joining us now with more is attorney and retired NYPD Inspector Paul Mauro. Paul, I'm sure we'll hear, well, she didn't donate, she just put a link out. This is someone who has time and time again, especially in pressure situations, has sided on behalf of blaming law enforcement. So would we be surprised if she takes that kind of stance as president?
I wouldn't at all. I mean, when you look back on her law enforcement career, such as it was, what becomes clear is that she's been very much a follower of trends.
Yes.
And the things that she thinks are going to enhance her career prospects are the things that she does. She's got a very careerist approach to law enforcement. And some of the things you cite just play right into that. At the height of the reaction to the George Floyd riots, she says outright, putting more police on the street obviously doesn't make us more safe. And it is, in fact, 180 degrees in the other direction. Of course, more police on the streets makes us more safe. It is the most proven deterrent there is to have a uniformed cop visible, to have your omnipresence there on the street in a patrol car. I mean, realistically, you have to be denying reality to think that. But she's perfectly willing to go along with that, just as she was willing to defund, along with L.A. Mayor Garcetti, $150 million from the police budget, thereby cutting numerous police classes, something they're feeling to this day, to support Proposition 47, which dumbed down a lot of the criminal laws there, making felonies misdemeanors. So these are things that look popular at the time for her. She thought they would move her career forward. They did. But that doesn't mean they didn't have a deleterious effect on public safety in the area of her remit. Yeah,
these policy statements are self-evidently wrong and lame and ineffectual. But she wants them to sound sophisticated while saying them, so that she's got this sort of nuanced, thoughtful, reimagining view. But self-evidently, they make people's lives worse. You mentioned part of her record, Paul. As San Francisco DA and California Attorney General, there are a lot of things we'll be examining. Here's a few of them, just three. She did crack down on school truancy in 2011. I wonder if she'd back that position still today. You mentioned Prop 47. Her office in 2014 pushed that, which would reduce felonies to misdemeanors, so we're decriminalizing criminal acts. And then in 2015, this one's kind of interesting, she launched racial bias trainings for police. So it seems like she was kind of DEI anti-racist before it was cool. So you're right, she's identifying these trends, pushing them as if they're going to help public safety. But did they really?
Probably not. Look, you get in a lot of I got anti-bias training in the academy in the 90s, so that really wasn't any great revelation. But as you articulate, it became very trendy at one point to really push it. And that kind of thing very often has the opposite effect, because people push back against it because they feel like, OK, I got it. That's not who I am. But you're characterizing me that way. And people resent it. People don't like to be spoken down to. The thing that I think that's going to really haunt her are the border, but also her non-reaction to the radical activism we've just seen in Washington and that we saw on the college campuses, because we're going to see it at the DNC. And she's going to have to own a lot of that. So I think her big law enforcement test here is yet to come.
Yeah, when those riots happen, she seems to just say, I see you, I hear you. Well, at some point, you have to say, I'm going to stop you if you deface public property.
Precisely.
She hasn't done that once. We'll see if she's capable of it.
That's right.
Paul Mauro, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Pete.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.